Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending with where you're watching me from. My name is Baby Caro, and in case you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so for more and more amazing video from this side. We have a goat here grazing. Yeah, actually it's usually love to graze here where there's this Lantana Camara. I think it's wondering, maybe it's seeing itself on the camera, you know. It might be wondering, is it another goat it's staring at? It's just the same as when you find a bird when it's usually pecking at the window. Even some bird, they end up even, you know, dying. When it usually comes with a lot of force flying, then it hits the glass. You know, it thinks that it wants to fight another bird. So sometimes you may maybe wake up and find a bird has, you know, died. Yeah, so welcome back here. See the face on this other side. Actually, we are in the back side over here, and it's so beautiful and so peaceful. Like, there's no noise, there's no any sound. Like, it's just so peaceful over here. Yeah, so this is the back side here, and it's so green. And this is the toilet here. Yeah, so family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Baby Caro, and in case you haven't subscribed, kindly do so for more and more amazing video from this side. And wow, this is why I love the village. Like, it's so cool. And these some trees, you know, they're just swaying. You hear some sound of a bird chirping around. Yeah, like, it's so nice to be over here, and so peaceful. You know, whenever you feel like you are stressed, or you feel like you're lonely, you feel like you are solo, you can just come and just sit by here and just enjoy the cool breeze as you do. They call it meditating. Yeah, like, you just relax. It's so peaceful with no disturbance over here. Yeah, so here actually I'm at the back side, and I remember when DK started the construction, when we were still when she was still building the mud house. I remember so well. We used to come here and fetch some water here. They usually were using this path here, and we used to fetch some water. Actually, this borehole really helped us a lot, because by then I remember we didn't have a borehole. We used to come here and fetch some water, you know. It was so nice, and the place, you can see, it's just so cool, just full of bananas. Then I remember it reached a time when the water dried up, like completely dried up. So I remember she had to buy some water, you know, for the construction. But this borehole, it really has a lot of memory. Even if the other one, it has dried up, we usually come here and fetch some water. Wow, these are bananas here, and they're so green. They're so green. Some have already put the bunch of bananas, some they're still young. Yeah, but these are very good farm full of bananas. If they grow big, one can choose to take it to the market to sell and get some money. Yeah, so this is the borehole which we usually used to come. So there's a day when they came for phase 2 of the plastering. I remember the water dried up from the well of DK, so we had to come here and fetch some water, but actually it wasn't there. Oh, and I think people, they don't fetch. You can see even there's a cobweb here. Yeah, but there's some water inside. Don't know if you can see it clearly. Yeah, you know, it has grown there. You can see some mold, some fan on the wall. I think also it's because not many people use it. because right now actually people used to use this water, but when they installed the one there for the community, they shifted now to the other side. But this one, most of the people, you could find most people washing clothes just beside here. As one fetch the water, he or she just washed beside here, or maybe goes under the shade there where there's the banana tree, then one could fetch some water over there. So it usually helps so much, and it didn't dry up actually that time, I remember so well. So we used to fetch here. So that time when she was doing the plastering, she came here and we came like here, and we found like it had dried up, like completely dried up. I didn't expect that, but he was so sad because that time actually we really needed more water, but she had to go and buy some water. It was so costly, but at least I'm so sorry. There's a hole here. At least right now I'm so happy. The construction, like all the plastering, like things which need more water, mostly the construction for the foundation and plastering. At least right now we are done with that part, and I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for this big progress, because actually it's not that easy. I've stayed with her and I've really learned a lot from her, and what I can say, yeah, she was so dedicated, and it's not that easy building. Yeah, it needs some patience, and it needs you to be, I think the main theme is patient. Like you just have to be patient for everything to take place. You just do like everything step by step. If you feel like maybe you are tired, you need to take a rest and maybe continue some other time when you feel you are better. Yeah, but I'm so happy for this big progress. At least right now she can rest at least a little bit, because even the other day the Datias did some nice wiring inside. Right now there are full lights inside, like everything is working, the sockets are functioning, and what can I say, like everything is so working inside there. So I think maybe the parts which is remaining, it's for painting, putting tiles and ceiling. Yeah, I think those are the remaining parts. But what I can say, from where she started, it has been a long journey, and yeah, she really dedicated herself. I've really learned a lot from her. She's the bigger sister. She's my one and only sister, and I learned everything like from her since I was young. I used actually to do everything which she tells me. I used to obey, and even right now I used to know, let's say maybe you are doing the wrong thing. She was the elder, and she's the one who could tell me, stop doing this, you have to do this. Yeah, like she was the one who was showing me the way. And when I was young, oh my, we really had lots of memories together. Even right now when we sit and we remember, we laugh, like we have so many memories full of laughter, and some which we'll never forget. And yeah, she's the bigger sister, and I do what she does. Like she gives me also the best advice. Yeah, for me, I cherish her like the one and only sister, because actually in our house we are full of boys, so I'm happy to have her. Even her, I know she is happy to have me as the one and only sister. Yeah, we cherish each other. And also I want to thank her so much. The other day she took me for us. Actually, it was like a surprise date. I didn't expect it, and yeah, we really enjoyed on the other side. He surprised also the Datias. Like we were so happy. I never saw that coming, and I really appreciate her. Those are memories which I'll never forget. I'll always live to remember. Yeah, Kemi, wherever you are. I usually tell her even this one, just off camera. I usually tell her, yeah, I'm so happy for everything which she's also doing for me. Actually, she's really helping a lot. Yeah, so we are still working. These are cassavas over here, nice cassavas. I don't know if you can remember, actually there's the other day when I think I came here and they were so big, and it reached a time when they had cut them down like completely. So they regrew them again, and when you grow them, let me show you an example. Though this one hasn't grown, you see this one is like a stalk, this one here. So when you have harvested them, they usually take now those stalks, they cut them into small pieces, then they stick them now again to the ground like this. You put them in rows. That's why you can see they are in rows. Row one like this, another row, another row. Yeah, they're so beautiful. They are planted in rows. So and I remember also there's a day when Peace Boy and their brothers here, they visited and they prepared for us some yummy cassava leaves. Yeah, I still have lots of memories I'll never forget. We really enjoyed it together. It was so nice. It was my first time tasting the cassava leaves, and yeah, we really enjoyed it together. It was so nice, and it has lots of memories. Actually, I never knew like cassava leaves were being eaten. I know there are some countries actually which eat this one as their meal. I remember also DK when she came from Burundi, she told me they used to eat the cassava leaves there. Like they used to cook for her, and she said they were so sweet. So I was like, cassava leaves, you know, for us here, we used to know, not we used to know, like we know, even right now here in this village, you'll not get someone eating the cassava leaves. For them, they know it as so long as they have removed the cassava from the ground, they know the leaves, they have to be thrown or maybe given to an animal to eat. But I had again, if a goat consume too much of the cassava leaves, it dies. I usually hear like that. So that's the way it used to be, and for me, I used to fear eating, but right now at least we know it's edible and it's so nice. You can eat it. And there's some mushroom here, though this one is poisonous. This one is not good. They are in balls. And I'll show you the one which people usually eat. They look like an umbrella shape like this. There's a video which my mom we did with her. She had it on the hand, and yeah, if in case I get to see one, they usually actually come during when it's too rainy like this. You'll get many of them. Yeah, so yeah, there's some countries who eat the cassava leaves, and they are so sweet. If you haven't tried it, kindly do so. Yeah, I used to hear the poisonous cassava leaves, but Peace Boy told me for them they eat like there's no the poisonous, they are just all the same. Yeah, but it was so nice for me. I really loved it. It was so beautiful, and I'll again cook. I'll again surprise someone. Even in case also we have a visitor here, I'll surprise her or him with the cassava leaves. They are so sweet. What I can say, it's also one of the African traditional meals, though most people don't eat them. Yeah, but it's so sweet. And over here, oh my, let me come closer so that you can have a closer look. Now this is what we call village life. What I'm just scared of, it's just coming across a snake. Yeah, a snake. Actually, we have a certain mango tree there at home, and it's usually so green like this. So mostly you'll find the green snakes, those green types of snake. You know, when they just stand where there's the leaves, you can't know there's a snake there until you come closer. Yeah, for me, that's one of my biggest fear. But I don't think if here there's snake. Yeah, this is what we call village life, just free in the farm, and there are so many, like so many. Let me just show you around. Even some have fallen down here. I know if kids come here and if they get, they'll pick them and they'll eat them. Yeah, kids usually love the mangoes. I think they haven't seen them, but when they see it, they'll just come here and pick them, because I can see they have gotten ripe until they have fallen down. Let me try one, but for me, I usually love trying it with some salt. Ooh. And with this one, yeah, I'll wash it, then I'll try it on the other side. I'll use some salt. Yeah. You see, there are so many which have fallen. Some are ripe, some are so small. There are so many. They are fallen down. This is the beauty of the village. There are so many. Yeah, and the good thing, when you want them to get so well, mostly you have to leave them to ripe on top of the tree, then they'll just fall by themselves. When it gets to ripe, this stalk becomes weaker to hold on the branch, so it will automatically fall. But most people, they usually see, it has started just turning yellow. Boom! He plucks it. Yeah, but it's usually sweet. Yeah, so I'm just here inside a maize plantation, and these are beans. These are beans, and I think they are ready. You can see this is how they usually change the when they start growing. They are usually like these, like they are so green. So when they start like becoming, how can I say, when they start maturing and when they are ready to be eaten, they usually turn the seeds like this and they become like dried leaves like these. So they change from green to this color here. So like this one, someone like can start plucking them, then he or she can boil, like they're ready to be cooked. And the good thing, we also eat the beans leaf. I don't know in Kiswahili how we call it, but they are usually so sweet, the beans leaf. Yeah, so this one is food, the way you see like this. And most people here in the village, they usually plant like this maize and beans together in one row. So these one, they are good to for the farmer to start, plucking them out. Yeah, so this is how beautiful the shamba is. And now let me tell you the difference. When you want to spot a farm which hasn't been put a fertilizer with the one which has a fertilizer, like you can spot it from afar. So you can see how green this one is. When you see on the other side, you can now see the difference. These ones, the leaves, they're kind of yellow, they're not that green. You know, see the difference. Yeah, this how like you can spot it. Even if you walk on the road, you'll spot some of the maize have fertilizer, some doesn't have. So you'll just check just by the color. So the one which has, they are usually so green like this. Yeah, and I think they also haven't done some weeding on it. Yeah, so that's it. Welcome to village life. This is the beauty of African. I usually just love it. It's so green, like so green. See how beautiful it is, full of fruits, full of bananas, full of cassava. And right now, actually, most people, they have planted the cassava because they're usually in plenty. When they harvest, they again replace it with a new one. It's just the same as when someone cut the trees. Like here in the village, you'll find if someone cut the trees, maybe he sold them to someone, he will again replace it with some new trees. So that's how it works. Same now to the cassava. When they uproot the cassava, take it to the market to sell, they'll again plant the new ones. and the goodness, they take shorter time to reproduce again. So this how beautiful and green it looks like. Oh my, I found a snake. Oh, it's running. Oh my, it's staring at me. I'm so afraid. Ooh, oh my, oh my. And it's green. You know, I was almost stepping on it. Oh my, I'm so shocked. It has disappeared inside here. It was so tiny. I don't know if it's poisonous. Oh, it has disappeared, but just inside here. Oh my, I don't know if the camera was clear, but that's a little tiny snake. You know, I was walking and I just saw something like jumping on top of a grass. Like, you know, it's green and the grass is so green. So, oh my, I'm even sweating. And I was just from the mango tree there saying like, I fear snakes. And it's just a coincidence. Again, I've encountered but it was a small one. I don't know if these oh my, I'm so shocked. I fear snakes so much. For me, you know, when I just see a snake, I just think when it's bite you and it spread, you know, poison on you, I'm just saying like you'll just die. So for me, I fear snakes so much. I was almost stepping on it. So, and it was slithering so faster, and it's so tiny, you can't even see it. It was so tiny. Oh my. You know, the funny thing is I'm just talking about the snakes there on the mango tree, and I just passed by one, but it was on its business. You see, Maraba, you see, I was trying to capture it with a camera, and it's like, you know, trying to raise the head like this. So I'm like, oh, you know, it can jump. Yeah, I just fear snakes. I've never been bitten, but I just fear it. So, you know, I tried to record it, and it's doing like this. I just forgot. Oh my, I feel so confused. I fear snakes. And I remember also there's one which we killed the other day here at the compound. We didn't kill it, but the Masons, they wanted to kill it. So we just told them to leave it, and it goes, you know, by the fence on the other side. So they threw it on the other side of the fence. Yeah, that's why actually I replanted the lemongrass on the other side there. Because actually the snakes and the green, they are usually so common here. You know, let's say when it comes here, you know, it's green and you can't see it so clearly. So like you can't see it so clearly. So if you make a mistake and step on it, you know, for you, you stepped it by a mistake, but for it, it will think you tried maybe to attack it. Like me, actually, I was almost stepping on it. So I think if I could have stepped on it, it could have jumped on me, and oh my, that was so close. I didn't expect that one to happen. I fear, even now when I walk, I just feel, you know, I feel so, I don't feel okay. You see, the goat is now full and it's just relaxing and taking some sun. Oh, see there, it's looking at me so cutely. Yeah, but right now it's full, that's why it's sitting like that on the like it's relaxing. When it again becomes well again, it will continue eating. Yeah, but my heart has jumped for a second. For me, I fear, but at least if we are walking through and at least we encounter, you know, for me, I know when you walk with let's say a man or someone like a male, for them, they don't fear the snakes. They could have hit it so hard. Yeah, but for me, I fear even killing snakes, you know. They are also, you know, it's also a young one. Maybe it was just given birth on the other day, and it's also trying to look for itself, you know, some food. Yeah, like it's trying to survive on its own. Yeah, so for me, I don't love killing animals. It's better I pick it and I throw it so far where it won't come back. But killing, oh my, it's not in my blood. I'm still in shock. I want to open the door and stay inside. Yeah, I have a... Let me open the door. And you know, I think that one was a baby snake, so it means it's not alone. It still has its brothers and sister inside there. Yeah, but I'm so shocked. It was so green, it was so green, you couldn't see it. Yeah. Okay, like for me, what I know, we usually have also at home the banana plantation. You know, sometimes let's say you can go to the farm, and you know, going to the farm, it's very early in the morning, so that by you go by, let's say 6 or maybe 5:30, like in the morning, then by 11 or 12 you are finished from the farm. So you know, I remember there's a day you were in the farm and there was a snake. You know, there's these big bananas, the bananas, leave alone this small one behind here. You see now they are like the ones which we were from down there. So they are those big one, and you'll get them, you know, they are usually like these, like these. So now the banana, you know, it had already made a banana on the top. So I remember there's a day my dad took the banana and he carried it all the way to home. So when he reached home, you know, here we have now cut the banana. So he had that bunch, the big bunch, you know, it's usually so heavy. So he had carried it on the head. So when he reached at home, when he went to put it down, oh my, a snake just came out from inside the... Actually, it was so lucky, like he was so lucky, because he had carried it, you know, all the way. It was just quiet until when he put it down. It's when it got off, you know, so quickly. So I remember that day, you know, at first you are confused, you know, and also, you know, it was also what I can say, it was a lucky day, because you know, snake, they are always poisonous. I don't know if it's all, but for me, I just know all snakes are poisonous. But I think some people usually say there are those ones which are not poisonous. But for me, I don't know. I usually fear. So even that one, you know, it was small. You know, okay, it looks beautiful, but you know, it's dangerous. So I was almost actually stepping on it, and it turned around like this so quickly and put the head like this. I was almost stepping its tail. So, you know, I didn't see it. So for it, I think it can think maybe you're trying to attack it. So it has also to defend itself. Yeah, so that's why I think it was so aggressive, but it has ran away to the bush. Yeah, but I know there are those people who usually don't fear snakes. I usually see, let's say on the television, they even carry them. Like, they don't fear the snakes. For me, the biggest animal which I fear, I can say it's that one. Yeah, and some people, there are those who usually even eat it, the snake. I've never eaten a snake, and I fear. Yeah, I remember I had like people say the snake usually tastes like fish, but I don't know. Yeah, but for me, I fear. I can taste anything, any meal, any fly. Yeah, but for snake, I fear it. Maybe if they bring for me on the table and they don't tell me it's a snake, maybe they just cook it so well and they serve for you. without them telling you it's yeah, you can eat it. But if they just tell you this is a snake, no. Yeah, so actually today then my day has ended like this. Yeah, but I'm still in a shock, but I'm so happy I didn't got bitten. It just walked off and went, but it was so aggressive, you know. I was trying to sit and it's like slithering and looking at me from behind and trying to raise the hair. That's why I jumped so high. Yeah, for me, I fear them, and what I just know, they are poisonous. Yeah, but I usually hear there are some which are not poisonous. But for me, I fear all the snakes, like all. Yeah. So family, that's it for today. I hope I didn't scare you. I hope you are fine, and for me, I'm still scared. I'm still in a shock. Yeah, but right now at least I'm okay. Actually, I rested a little bit to absorb it, but at least right now. And also I'm happy it was not a big one. It was a small one. Yeah, a big one, you know, it can just one jump and it's on your face and it's bite you. Oh, I just fear so much. So I think even maybe going to the shamba, one maybe needs to wear a gumboot, because actually right now the way the maize, they are so big, it also attract the snake, you know, to hide on it. Even that mango tree which I showed you, I don't know, but they usually love, like, you know, like quiet places, like there, like a place which is quiet. Even there where the trees are, you know, they're usually, it's a quiet place. So they usually a place where, like, it's so peaceful, where there is no disturbance. It's the place where they love. So I just think it's so good when we wear gumboots. Like right now, let's say if it had bitten me on the legs, yeah? Like it's just a one bite and it's on your legs. I was almost stepping the tail. I still remember that picture. Yeah, so I imagine maybe if I was in a gumboot and maybe now you stepped on it, at least, you know, the gumboot, when it try maybe to bite, it does not reach on the skin now from the inside, because the gumboot, they are usually, they are not soft. They are kind of hard. They're kind of plastic-like. So at least they can not reach you from the inside. Yeah, so I think maybe we should look for gumboots one day, yeah, because we are farmers and we have to go to the farm. So yeah, gumboots, they are usually so protective. Yeah, so family, that's it. That's what I had for you for today, and I hope you're fine wherever you are. For me, I'm fine over here. DK will be coming here anytime soon from now. And for me, I just want to appreciate for you always being there for us, and for always supporting us, for always giving us the best support. I really appreciate you so much, and may God bless you. I hope you're fine. For me, I'm fine. I just thank God today. Oh my, yeah, I thank God so much. I thank God I'm safe. And please take care wherever you are. So kindly, I wish you all the best and big love. We'll meet again on tomorrow's video. Yeah, so bye bye from this side, and please keep praying. Yeah, I love you so much. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel at Baby Caro, kindly do so, and stay tuned for more good things to come from this side. Yeah, thank you so much for always being there for us. So from this side, I'll tell you bye bye till tomorrow. Actually, it's in the afternoon. The sun is so hot. You can see it's so hot. So the shade right now, it's on this side. So when it reaches in the evening, the shade will move like further to the other side. In the morning, it's usually on this side, but right now it's kind of moving. Yeah, so I'm just relaxing here on the shade. I'll meet you on tomorrow. For me right now, I'm just enjoying the cool breeze around here with some beautiful trees on the other side. Yeah, we'll meet again tomorrow, and thank you so much for your time. I love you so much from this side. Mwah! Best kisses from here. Ciao ciao, hasta la vista, bye.